Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke. This is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga practice. We're going to begin practice today in pose of a child. So just bring your knees towards the edges of your mat. Bring your big toes together. Extend your hands forward, making sure to spread the fingers. And then just slowly shift your hips back towards the heels. Keeping the arms extended. Spreading the fingers. And start to slowly gaze forward, and as you press down, try to draw your shoulders back. And as you look down, gently begin to sway your ribcage side to side. Starting to channel our breath in and out through the nose. And just gradually coming back to stillness. We're going to settle into the mat, allowing the forehead to come down, shifting the belly back in between the thighs, and resting your forearms on your mat. Bring the fingertips together, place the thumbs at the base of the neck. Just bring awareness back to your breath as you breathe in and out through the nose. Scan the body. Bring the awareness to the belly as it expands on the inhale. Contracts as we exhale. As we slowly begin to deepen the breath, try to move your shoulders back. And as you exhale, try to draw the tail under, releasing the hands forward. Just go ahead and set an intention for your practice. Breathing in as we focus on that intention. As you exhale, press the palms down and gaze forward. So we're going to lengthen the arms, drawing our wrists off the mat. On your next inhale, begin to shift forward, bringing the shoulders above your wrists. Press away from your mat. On the exhale, sink back, pressing into our finger pads. And again, inhale, glide forward, maybe slightly further forward this time. Dial your elbows in. Exhale, pressing back. On the next inhale, we're going to shift forward and let the feet come up. Drive the hips down. Press the chest up. Pausing here as we let the shoulders settle down. Pull the stomach in. Keep driving the hips down. Then bow the head, draw the belly in, sink back into your child's pose. Traveling the hands over to the right. Inhaling through the center. And then walking the hands over to the left, breathing out. Extend the hands forward. Just start to slide the knees closer together, coming into a neutral position. Allow the toes to separate away from each other. Sink back, cupcake the fingers, and lengthen the arms. Gently pulling your shoulders back and turning the armpits inward to face each other. You're going to lengthen the arms, drawing the belly. And draw the palms back into the mat and gaze forward. On your next inhale, shift forward, just letting the hips come down as the heart lifts. Keep the feet grounded. On the exhale, claw them out with the fingers and shift back. On the next inhale, just the shoulders come over the wrists. We're going to tuck the toes, claw them out with the fingers, push the hips back as you exhale. Draw the left hand to the center. And as you glide forward, inhale the right arm up. And on the exhale, thread the right shoulder through to the left and send the hips back. Option to keep that left hand extended, maybe inching the fingers further forward, or maybe taking that left arm and wrapping it behind the back, spiraling the chest open. I'm going to release the left hand back now. Inhale the right arm up. On the exhale, the right arm comes down. So draw both hands into the mat, sink your hips all the way back towards your heels. And then gliding forward, open the left hand towards the ceiling as you breathe in, push away from the right hand, and thread the left shoulder through to the right side as you breathe out, sending your hips back. The right fingers can extend forward or wrap around the back. I'm going to bring the weight towards that left shoulder. And deepen the breath. And just slowly come undone. So untuck the toes if your toes are tucked and just shift all the way towards the back of the mat until we're sitting back on our heels. Pull the shoulders towards the ears and then slowly lower the shoulders into the back body. Engage the belly. We'll do that twice more. Inhale the shoulders up. And on the exhale, coming down, draw the belly in, come up off of the heels as you inhale, pull the shoulders up towards the ears. On the exhale, draw the shoulders down into your back body. Squeeze the fists, press the knuckles to the low back, pull the belly button into the spine. Just try to draw your shoulder blades and elbows towards each other, and then begin to push your hips forward. Take a deep breath in, and soften, tucking the chin and coming right back down. Sitting back on our heels, we're going to release the hands alongside the body. And just slowly inhale the left arm up, spreading the fingers, pulling our shoulders down. On the exhale, reach the left arm over to the right side. Inhale, come back up through the center. And on the exhale, draw the left hand down. That right arm comes up as we breathe in. We're going to pull the shoulder down into a socket. Reach over as we breathe out. Spiral the ribs up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back up through the center. Exhale, releasing down. And just staying empty, peeling the shoulders back and wrapping the hands behind us. Interlace the fingers and lift the chest as you breathe in. Press the palms away from the body. Hinge forward and bow the head as you breathe out. Maybe the arms come overhead. And we can try to kiss the palms together. And we can start to release the hands to your low back. So allow the hands to come back down. And then extend the hands forward, inching the fingers as far forward as you can, and then spreading the fingers and pressing down into your mat. Shift to a modified plank as you breathe in. Tuck the toes as the shoulders come above the hands. On the exhale, send the hips up towards the ceiling. Lengthen your arms, soften the knees. Bring your ears inside the shoulders and look back towards the feet. Try to bring your toes about a dollar bill distance apart. Then lift the heels as you breathe in. Lower the heels as you breathe out. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more, we're going to inhale the heels up. Hold the breath. Keep the heels lifted and soften the knees. Draw the belly in. And just gradually lower the knees all the way down. As you inhale, lower the belly, lift the chest. On the exhale, untuck the toes around the back, drawing the belly button into the spine and widening our shoulders. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lower. Exhale, round. Tucking the toes this time. Take a nice deep breath in. Spin the elbows in, press your shoulders back. And as we round, we're going to hover the knees and push back into down dog. Pedaling the feet out. And slowly beginning to walk in place. Coming back to stillness. Send the hips back. Press the chest back towards your thighs. And then lower the knees all the way down. Just sit back on the heels again. Draw the hands alongside the body. Make fists. Inhale, slowly begin to roll the wrists all the way overhead. Gazing up. On the exhale, roll the wrists down, going in the opposite direction. And then come back up off the heels. Extend the hands forward. Inhale the shoulders above the wrists. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, the hips back up towards the ceiling. Bring the left foot to center, taking the right leg up. Just bend the knee. Open the hip by guiding that right knee upward. Start to roll the foot in one direction as you breathe in. Rolling the other way as we breathe out. Inhale, straightening that right leg. On the exhale, shift forward and draw your right knee to the back of the right wrist. Set it down. Draw the back knee down and untuck the back toes. You're going to try to inch that right foot over towards the left. Square the hips towards the front of the mat. And with the hands underneath the shoulders, soften the shoulders down and lengthen the spine as you breathe in. Option to stay here or come down to your forearms as we breathe out. Softening the shoulders and tucking the chin towards our chest. Expand the breath, maybe shifting forward slightly as you breathe in. Pulling the stomach in as we breathe out. Take 4 breaths in. Take slow breaths going out. I'm going to walk the hands back under the shoulders and tuck the toes as we breathe in. Let that left knee come out. Find down dog as you breathe out. Sending the hips back up to the ceiling. Lengthening the arms. Bring your right foot to the center and draw the left leg up. And bend the knee and flex the foot. Try to guide the hip open by drawing the knee upward. Start to roll the foot. Roll the other way. And square the hips and lengthen the left leg as you breathe in. Shifting to plank, draw the left knee to the back of the left wrist. Breathing out. You're going to lower the back right knee and try to angle that left foot over to the right side. Make sure the back knee and the top of the right foot are facing down. Place your hands under the shoulders. And as you inhale, lengthen your spine. On the exhale, maybe coming down to your forearms. Continue to let the shoulders fall back. Keep a nice long neck. Deep breaths going in. Slow breaths going out. Inhale the hands back underneath the shoulders and just shift your weight over to the left side as you exhale. I'm going to swing the right leg around and bring the soles of the feet together, sitting towards the top of your mat. Inhale, sit up tall, draw the shoulders down, just pausing here as you exhale. Maybe the hands stay at the feet, or you can use your forearms to gently press your knees down, open through the hips, draw your shoulders back, and try to lift the heart. Option to close our eyes here. Just focusing on the breath and lengthening your spine with each inhale. Softening the belly, softening the shoulders and tightening the belly as we exhale. So just continue to press the hips open. And sitting tall, draw the hands to heart center. Peel the shoulders back. Take a deep full breath in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Taking the hands to the feet. Bowing the head. Tucking the chin towards the chest. Peel the shoulders back and try to bring the chest forward. Folding deeper. And just slowly come back up. Cross the feet at the ankles. Cup the hands on top of the knees and start to circle or rotate the upper body in one direction, flowing with your breath. I'm going to pause and circle in the opposite direction. 4 deep breaths going in. As you round back, slow breaths coming out. Gradually come back to stillness. Sit up nice and tall. Release the hands alongside the body. Then reach up as you breathe in, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Goalpost your hands as you breathe out, bringing the shoulders down into your back body. Inhale the hands across the heart. Sit up nice and tall, keeping the hands at heart center. Take a slow exhale. Engage the stomach. Soften the shoulders. Press the hands forward and up as you breathe in. And release the hands down as you breathe out. Inhale, reaching up. We'll keep the arms extended. Spread the fingers and draw the shoulders down into the back pockets. Hinging forward and releasing down as we exhale. Draw your fingers out in front of you. Spread the fingers and press down. Travel the hands to the right. Just take one deep breath in. Exhale back to the center. Travel the hands to the left. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale back to the center. Come onto the fingertips, engage the belly. And inhale, roll yourselves back up to seated. Leaning back. On the exhale, we're just going to switch and place the opposite foot in front. So sit up nice and tall, cup the hands around the knees. Press the shoulder blades together as you breathe in. Expand the chest. Round back as you breathe out. Tucking the chin. Twice more. Inhale, bring the shoulders back. Exhale, round. Once more, breathing in. Draw the belly in and slowly roll back as you breathe out. Just lifting back up to neutral. I'm going to release the hands. Reach up again as you breathe in, spreading the fingers, engaging the belly, softening our shoulders. We're going to open to the right side as we breathe out. So place your left hand on your right knee and bring your right hand behind the back. Press down to lengthen your spine, soften your shoulders, and draw in the belly, and twist to the right. Deepening that twist as we press down through the right hand. Allow the heart to lift. And slowly come undone. Draw the hands alongside the body. Soften the shoulders. Inhale the arms overhead, spreading the fingers. Exhale, twist to the left. Placing that right hand on your left knee and the left hand behind the back. I'm going to sit up tall. Drop the shoulders. Engage the belly. Deepen our twist. And slowly come undone. We'll come back through the center. Just take one more deep breath in as you reach up. Draw the hands together. Exhale the hands across the heart. For me, we're going to release the hands and just transition out of your seated position, coming back to all fours. We'll place our shoulders above the wrists again. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Step the right foot behind us and push back into that right heel. Lengthen the arms, pressing through the finger pads. And as you shift forward, let the right leg come up. Flex the foot. Start to bend the knee so that your hip opens. As we point the right knee upward. We're just going to start to draw hip circles so that that right thigh down towards the left. Inhale, opening back up. Exhale, drawing it down towards the left knee. Inhale, circling out. Exhale, circling in. Once more. Inhale, keep that right hip lifted. Flex the foot. On the exhale, extend the leg over to the left side. So draw the foot down with the toes tucked. Lengthen through the arms. Just push back towards that right heel. Expand the chest. Anchor the hands. And staying as you are, but just untuck the toes. Maybe you want to come down to your forearms. Maybe you want to gaze over that left shoulder. Option to keep the hands underneath the shoulders and just dip the right hip. Slowly come undone. Float your right leg behind you. Curl the toes in and dial them down. Trying to square our hips. I'm going to anchor the right hand and extend the left hand forward, spreading the fingers, spreading the toes. Move your shoulders back and lengthen through the neck. Inhale, extend from the heel to the left fingers. Exhale, come undone. Transitioning back to our hands and knees. Engage the belly, cupcake the fingers as you breathe in. Shift your hips back as you breathe out. Holding here. Bring your shoulders back away from the ears. Stretch the arms nice and long. Draw the belly in and start to tuck the tail. Inhale, start to roll forward one vertebrae at a time. Slowly draw the shoulders back over the wrists. And on the exhale, release the hands back down. Stepping the left foot behind us. Push back into that left heel. As you shift forward, float the left leg up. Flex the foot. And bend the knee, spiraling the knee upward. Soften the shoulders, engage the belly. We're going to draw those hip circles again. So as we draw the knee down, we're going to take it out and up as we breathe in. Exhaling down. Inhaling out. Exhaling in. Once more. Inhale, lift as high as you can. On the exhale, extend the left leg over to the right side. Placing the foot down, pushing back towards that right heel, left heel. Keep your arms nice and long. Pressing through the finger pads. And begin to soften the shoulders. Maybe just untuck the toes, letting the foot come down. Maybe you want to gaze over that right shoulder and dip the left hip, deepening the stretch. Option to come down to your forearms as well. And slowly come undone. Draw the left leg back behind you, flex the foot and square the hips. And you're going to gaze down and extend the right hand forward. Draw both shoulders back and try to spread the fingers and the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come undone. Once again, just widen the knees, bring the toes together. Just sink back into your child's pose, sending the belly back in between the thighs. Resting our forehead and our forearms on our mats. Bring your shoulders back. Expanding the belly as we take a nice full breath in. Take a nice long breath out. On your next exhale, I'm going to pause at the bottom, empty out the lungs, and stay empty. Take a nice full deep breath in through the nose. And sigh it out. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top. And sigh it out. Once more, inhaling to the top. Pause, soften the shoulders, and then inhale again. Very slowly sigh the breath out. Press the palms down and slowly come back up to tabletop. We'll bring the knees back to neutral position, so hips and knees in line with each other. As we come to all fours, you're going to turn the right fingers to face the knees and start to rotate the hips, going clockwise as we inhale and exhale through the nose. You shift back, stretching through that inner forearm as you shift forward, pressing the heel of the hand down. Come back to stillness, anchor the left hand, flip the right palm over so the fingers are facing the body, the palm is facing up. And glide forward, pressing into the back of the wrist, then round back, curling the fingers into a fist. You're going to shift forward again and push through the right shoulder down into your right knuckles, squeeze, and then come undone. Right hand comes back to neutral, the left fingers turn to face the body, and we'll begin to rotate the hips anti-clockwise this time, flowing with your breath, pressing into your right finger pads, keeping the weight out of the right wrist. Come back to stillness, flipping the left palm over, spreading the fingers of the palm faces the body and the fingers face towards the body, gliding forward and rounding back and curling those fingers into a fist, and then shifting forward and pressing down into your knuckles. And come back to neutral, placing the hands under the shoulders, tucking the toes. Lower the belly as you breathe in. Try to push your shoulders back. Then claw the mat, bow the head, and widen your shoulders as you breathe out. Tuck the toes, let the knees hover. I'm going to round through the back like you're resting on top of a giant beach ball. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Untuck the toes and lower the belly as you breathe in. Tuck the toes and cupcake the fingers as you breathe out, shifting back. Lengthen the arms, tuck the tail, widen the shoulders. Slowly come back to neutral, flip both palms so they're facing up and the fingers are facing the body. You're just going to shift back and forth. Going all the way back. Curl the fingers in and then release the hands back to neutral, placing them underneath the shoulders. Drop the belly. And then start to round the back. Once again, we're going to hover the knees, round through the back and widen the shoulders. Press into your finger pads and spin your elbows in. Flatten the back and gaze forward. Draw the knees back down, tuck the toes. And as you sink back, once again, come onto your finger pads. Bring your shoulders back and then push forward to lengthen your arms. Take a nice full breath in. And slowly side out. Release the palms down. Inhale, shifting forward to a modified plank, keeping the toes tucked. Exhale, pressing back into our down dog. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale into down dog. Twice more. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale into down dog. One last time. Glide forward, pushing away from the mat as you breathe in. Press back and walk the hands back as you breathe out. Coming all the way towards the back of your mat. Allow your knees to soften. Relax the shoulders. Just let the head hang. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, engage the belly. Squeeze the fists. Your next inhale, roll the wrists slowly in one direction. And the exhale, slowly rolling in the opposite direction. Squeeze the fists as tight as you can. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. Rolling the wrist with the fingers spread nice and wide. Rolling the other way. And draw the hands to the outsides of the legs. Soften the knees. Gaze forward. Take a nice deep breath in. Round the back as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart, gazing forward. Exhale, round. From here, start to draw the hands up the shins and flatten the back as you breathe in, shining the chest forward. Soften back down as you breathe out. This time, jet plane the hands as you inhale, flattening the back. Fold forward as you breathe out. Once more like that, jet plane the hands, take a full breath in and pause here. Gaze down, soften the knees, exhale the hands forward and push your hips back. Draw the arms nice and long, hide your ears inside the shoulders, look down towards the mat. Spreading the fingers and spreading the toes. I'm going to hook the thumbs together and engage the belly. Take a nice deep breath in as you stand up. Suck in the stomach. Press your hips forward. Take a slight back bend all the way to the top. And on the exhale, bring the hands back across the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale into heart center. Twice more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, back to heart center. This time coming down to the mat. Take a deep breath in, draw the hands together. Take a long breath out as we come down to the mat. Folding forward, releasing the hands. Flatten the back as you breathe in. Soften the knees and draw your fingers forward as you breathe out. Once more, flatten the back as you breathe in. Soften the knees, draw the fingers out as you breathe out, pausing with the arms extended, drawing the weight to the heels, softening our shoulders. You're going to inhale the hands wider, exhale the hands back in and roll up slowly, coming up one vertebra at a time. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears, and then draw the shoulders down into your back body. Twice more. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, bring the shoulders down. Once more. Inhale, engage the belly. Exhale, expand the chest. Draw the belly in. Take the arms overhead. As you draw the hands across the heart, bring the right knee up towards the chest. Flex the foot. Extend the leg. Take a small step forward. As that right foot grounds, soften the knee, float your back heel. I'm going to peel the shoulders back, jet plane the hands back, let the left leg extend behind you, flex the foot, dial the toes down. Extend the hands forward, pull the shoulders back, draw the hands across the heart, step the left foot in. Left foot steps to join the right. We're going to reach up again as we breathe in. Bring the hands across the heart as we breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to heart center. One more time. Take a slight back bend as you breathe in. Soften the shoulders. Shift the weight to the right foot. Exhale, draw the hands across the heart and float the left knee up. Peel the shoulders back. Flex the left foot. Then extend it forward. Slowly lowering as we step down. We'll soften the left knee, float the right heel. As that right foot floats behind you, jet plane the hands back. Peel the shoulder blades together. Dial the right toes down, flexing the foot. Inhale, reach forward, pull your shoulders back. Exhale the hands across the heart. Step the right foot down to join the left. Just find your way all the way to the top of your mat. Standing nice and tall, we're going to expand the chest, retract the shoulders, engage the belly and tuck the tail. Try to ground through all four corners of your feet. Awareness and engagement of the inner thighs like we're holding an imaginary block. And slowly extend your arms overhead and take a hold of that left wrist. Ground through the left heel and forward to the right side. Inhale to the center, start to ground your right heel and switch wrists. Exhale, folding to your left side. And inhale back to the center, take opposite elbows and frame the ears inside the shoulders. Keep softening the shoulders down as you exhale. Expand the chest and tighten the belly as you inhale. On the exhale, we're going to soften these and fold down towards the right side, tucking the chin. Inhale, come up on the left side, expand the chest. Exhale, fold down on the left side, tucking the chin. Circle up on the right side, opening the chest. And just continue to alternate. Exhaling down one side, inhale up on the other. Exhaling down to the other side, inhaling up on the other. Just once more, inhaling the top, exhaling to the bottom. Inhaling to the top, exhale to the bottom. next inhale, we're going to come all the way up and release the hands overhead. Spread the fingers, soften the shoulders, tighten the belly. Exhale, fall back down. And just bow the head here and tuck the chin towards the chest. Gaze forward as you breathe in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Reaching your hands out in front of you. Gaze forward as you breathe in. Fold in as you breathe out. Soften your knees. Contract the stomach. Relax the shoulders. We'll shift a little bit more weight towards the ball of the foot and the toes. And just gently nod your head yes. And then shake the head no. Coming up to a flat back. Inhale, wrap the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. Expand the chest. On the exhale, fold forward, tucking the chin, maybe kissing the palms together and floating the arms overhead. Your next inhale, draw the shoulder blades back towards each other, let your knees soften. On the exhale, bring the hands to your low back, soften your shoulders. From here, we're going to draw the hands to the back of the knees. Just reach the arms around, trying to grab our opposite elbows, or if not, our forearms, maybe our wrists. Draw the chin to the chest. As you lower the hips, gaze forward. And then tuck the chin around the back. Release the hands. I'm going to come up halfway, reaching the hands forward, spreading the fingers. Then we're going to lower the hips, bring the weight to the heels. Pull your shoulders back as you gaze forward. Pull your belly in as you extend out. Option to come into that full chair by bringing our arms up overhead. Sinking into our imaginary chair. Take a nice full deep breath in, sink as low as you can. On the exhale, folding forward. Soften the knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Expanding the chest and bringing our shoulders back. On the exhale, just focus on grounding through all four corners of our feet. Just holding here in mountain pose, bring your awareness just to the breath. Maybe closing your eyes as you breathe in and out through the nose. Allowing your chest to expand as you inhale, your shoulders to draw back and down, and your belly to contract as you exhale. Maybe the tail tucks under and we anchor through the feet. We feel more of the inner thigh engaging. Blinking the eyes open if they're closed. As you inhale, flip both palms towards the ceiling, draw the belly in and push your hips forward. On the exhale, come all the way down. Inhale into a flat back. On the exhale, finding plank. We'll come into a high push-up position. Options to lower the knees or move to your forearms or your fists. But try to soften the shoulders back, dial the elbows in. Shift back and forth on the balls of the feet if you're in a full plank. Push the heels back. Inhale, glide forward, dial the elbows in and drop the knees to the mat. You're going to untuck the toes and lower down as we exhale. Keep your elbows close to your ribs. Come down to your stomach. Just adjust yourselves on the mat, keeping our hands under our shoulders. Inhale, take a half lift. So gaze down as you push away from the mat. Make sure your elbows are tucked in, your shoulders are drawn back. Exhale, lower. Engage the belly. You want to keep a long neck as we inhale. Push your shoulders back, tuck the elbows in. Exhale, lower. We'll come up a little bit higher as we breathe in. Take a slow lower as we breathe out. Just fold the hands underneath the head, resting your forehead on your arms. Just taking a moment to soften through the shoulders. And slow our breath. As you exhale, engage the belly. belly, bend the left knee, flex the foot. Gazing forward, extend the right hand, cupcake the fingers. And reaching back with the left hand, you can reach for the foot or towards the foot. Claw the right hand, fingers into the mat, and start to slowly lift. Keep the neck long. Option to kick the left foot back against the hand. Draw the belly in. Peel the shoulders back. With the belly engaged, you got the option of floating the right leg off the floor. Reaching the right hand forward. Pulling our shoulders back. Breathing 3. See if we lift a little bit higher. Push the shoulders back a little bit more. Breathing 2. And breathing 1. I'm going to slowly release back down. Release that left leg. And just roll to your right side. So your right ear is towards that right shoulder. And your left leg is stacked over the right. Put a bend in that left knee. Reach for the foot. And just take a hold of that left foot. Try to drive your hips forward. Try to peel the shoulders down. Pull the stomach in. Holding for 3. Breathing 2. On 1, just start to come undone. Rolling back onto your stomach. We'll bring the right hand in. Reach the left hand out, coming onto your fingertips, softening the shoulders back. Gaze down, pulling the stomach, and bend the right knee. Reaching for or towards that right foot. As you press through the left finger pads, lift the heart, but drop your gaze. Kicking the right foot into the hand, maybe raising the left leg, and maybe extending the left arm. So spread your fingers and pull your shoulders back. Pull the stomach in. We're going to try to lift and retract the shoulders. We're here for 3, 2, lifting, 1. Left hand comes down. Going to release the right leg down. Bring the right hand next to the shoulder. Rolling to your left side so that your ear is on that left shoulder. Your right leg is stacked over the left. Engage the belly, bend the right knee, reaching for the foot. Going to drive the hips forward. Peel the shoulders back and pull the belly in. And just gradually start to come undone. Just bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Pull the elbows in. On your next inhale, push all the way up and away from the mat. On the exhale, sink your hips back towards your heels. Stretch the arms nice and long. And shifting back up into kind of modified tabletop, we'll come onto our hands and knees. But extend the hands forward, far forward from your shoulders. If you have space, you can even travel the knees back. Spread your fingers nice and wide and point the thumbs towards each other. Press down through the finger pads and imitating your down dog. Lengthen the arms and shift your chest back towards the thighs. When the knees are grounded, still pressing the chest back, still keeping the hips high. Just maybe leave somebody's place a hand in between the shoulder blades and just driving the chest back towards your knees. Toes can be tucked or untucked. We're just keeping the arms long and stretching the arms and sinking the chest back. Draw your shoulders back and see if the armpits can push down towards the mat. Feel the belly expand towards the thighs as you breathe in. As you breathe out, it contracts away from the thighs, pulling the belly in. Just mobilize your shoulders by turning the armpits out so the shoulder blades come close together. Drawing the armpits inward so the shoulder blades widen from each other. So flare your armpits out. Dial the armpits in. Moving your shoulder blades together. Drawing the shoulders apart. Inhale, open, draw the belly in. Exhale, turn the armpits inward. Cupcake the fingers, drawing the belly. We're going to roll back up to all fours as we breathe in. Place the hands shoulders. Push the hips back as we breathe out. And just roll back up until we're standing on our knees. We'll bring our hands to our low back. Expand the chest up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button in and press your hips forward. And if you want to turn this into a deeper back bend, you can reach one or both hands back for the heels or for the thighs. Sending your hips forward and pulling your stomach in. Bringing your shoulders back down. Switch sides if you're doing one hand at a time. So draw your shoulders down, suck the belly button in, and press the hips forward towards the knees. And bow the head, soften the knees, and just slowly lower back down. So let's untuck the toes and sit back onto the heels. Draw the shoulders up, then back, then down. Inhale the arms up, drawing the hands together. Exhale the hands across the heart. Just focus on lengthening your spine. Maybe you want to close your eyes here and bow the head. Deepening our breath and feeling the chest expand. The shoulders retract. Feeling the belly expand and then contract. So take an active deep breath in. Slightly more passive but longer breaths going out. As you blink your eyes open, release the hands. We're going to travel forward towards the front of our mat. Just draw the knees all the way up towards the wrists. And as you come towards the top of your mat, we're going to take a seat. Cross the feet at the ankles. Sit up nice and tall. Cover the hands on the knees. Bring your shoulder blades together as you breathe in. Rounding back as you breathe out. Once more, inhale and exhale. And as you sit up tall, inhale your arms overhead. Then exhale the hands across the heart. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms away as you inhale, drawing them up towards the ceiling. Soften your shoulders. Soften the elbows. And on the exhale, release the hands alongside the body. You're going to extend the right arm and float the left arm over the ear. Softening that right forearm down. And pressing into the right hand to draw the ribs upward. Come up as you breathe in. Bring your left hand down as you breathe out. And inhale the right arm over, pressing into that left palm, softening the forearm down. Spiral the ribs up on the exhale, drawing your shoulders back. Press away from that left hand. Inhale both arms overhead. Goalpost the hands as you breathe out. Pull the shoulders back towards each other, tuck the elbows in. Inhale the hands across the heart. Expand the chest, engage the belly, keeping the hands at heart center. Bow the head as you exhale. Let's close our eyes. Slow your breath. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Pause at the bottom of your next exhale. Take a nice full deep breath in through your nose. And sigh it out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.